Well, and next Sunday, Nyame Adoma 7 p.m. and then 19th of July, FIFA 2026 World Cup final no ebe perform. New Jersey, New Jersey, the MetLife Stadium. Then in the 2016, this was the exact stadium. Messi, Omokobo, Copa America, moment to me, we would declare say we are retired from national team 2016. Later on, we come back. The rest has been history of by we winning Copa America, Masanso to me, I win World Cup and and then Osane Kobo, the second World Cup final, the MetLife Stadium, but they are once upon a time of Koya, and then he's going back there. As far as this same stadium is concerned, Neymar, and making a first appearance for Brazil, no, that same stadium, no, Kobo, no, Obekaya, Abrana Norway, Brazil, left him from this particular World Cup, no, the same stadium, na Neymar, but you're starting here, Hono Kukuri, what has the gods of football prepared for Messi? The game, no, and then, 7 p.m. Game, no, able to me out of form. This is the first time, yɛwɔ European champion, UEFA champion, any CONMEBOL, South American champion, Abadisha World Cup final. Ebi see that. Say Euro 2024 Spain Nigeria. Na Argentina nso so wagye Copa America. No man you need na Abadisha the World Cup final. Match no, it's going to be a fierce game because over both teams now. They have a mixed relationship. They are both friendly and hostile relationships, depending on the time. No, the anti-Americans and say, say Spain for no, Argentina was colonized by Spain. Spain for no colonizing Argentina, and so they've always had that brotherly connection with them. At the same time, also, so the struggle for independence by Argentina was fierce. It was tough. Only Spain for no Omani Spain for any more pants and mobile benya independence. And so it's more of a friendly and a booster energy depending on the timing. Somewhere along the line, Napoleon Bonaparte no dictator Emma France. Yes, no France. Oh, and invade Spain. When he invaded Spain, and the Argentina for Spain in focus at the Napoleon. So while Spain was fighting with Napoleon, and Argentina for the 1850 Spanish forces war South America on ma declare independent. So that is where you realize that Argentina for no find you recognize you as a sort of a combative side or more pent up or more aggressive or more anything. And it is in their nature, it is in their history, say, sa ena or more etie somewhere along the line, General Franco, military dictator, already Spain. So somewhere in the 1930s, no more, or not so no amanimamu, ayedin, ede ama Spain for na Argentina, put me boa Spain for one pie. Even some of our forces are resistant forces or multi fighting here. Bob to get General Franco out, Argentina na. Cool these are resistant forces no more mobile. It's not and your money na. And so their relationship between connect and the actual can go mask any pabako. What we say 2030 World Cup no. And then FIFA awarded their Portugal, Spain, and Morocco say Omon Conco hosti. But when you say Uruguay, Argentina, Chile, Omokabomu every day for that particular World Cup. No. And no friend the centenary celebration of the World Cup. Say World Cup no started in the year 1930. Uruguay. Now the bid is that in the same 2030, World Cup no be 100 years no. Not South America, no person no sign the World Cup no back to the starting year for the centenary celebration, the 100-year celebration. So what does it? Now because of that, Spain didn't want J Portugal and Morocco bid no and money Argentina for Casa and money or more. It didn't come on make a bid and Argentina for Jai bid no. I need 2034 World Cup no ever go to the South American bloc. They have that cordiality. They've always been friends. How would that translate onto the pitch today? And then any atmosphere, I person didn't mean I had the bro. I may have to and then Basa for say handing over from Lionel Andre Messi to Lamine Yamal. Back one point the brain at the age of 39. Now back also so about 20 years down, 19 years and also so about Messi 10 to 20 years. Yeah. Basa for say handing over. Then you feel talk ye shower MetLife Stadium or na Lionel Messi at the baton na Lamine Yamal manatwaso. Send na game no besi akọ. Now numerology for na kasa numerology for the numbers bi apa. Messi was 39, Lamine Yamal was 19. Final na year born on the 19th. Lamine Yamal section jersey number 19. Na Messi nso started with jersey number 19. Connections dey brave. You say who picture Lamine Yamal ti what boy mu na Messi dware no. Ene ne maame Sheila. Now 2006 now, UNICEF for almost Spain almost started a project to be say the stars almost pose stars with families are more poor kakra or hot and in 2006 almost the big stars by successful because of that they took a cue from it and at 2007 so almost a year now 2007 no my partner with Barcelona almost your mayor company and in Lamine Yamal Mame, I friend Sheila, or don't so applied. Say they were focusing on poor families in Catalonia and Ukraine. Lamine Yamal Mono said they na if you to send any fee na um we neighborhood no Motina Casa Socrano. It is one of the poorest neighborhoods in Catalonia on. And so on the day, family no day, omo akra beba company. Then randomly almost select almost select what they saying star back one man back no ne family na bigger picture. Look, it was a random sampling. There is no formula as to how Lamine Yamal's family was selected. UNICEF Chima, it was a random sampling. Hmm? Yes, sample families need to go also. It is by random they select say who star with Thierry Henry go and take pictures with this family. Abia who's a star with go and take pictures with this family. By providence, by destiny, Lamine Yamal and Messi. And all in could picture. Now, as to how the concept say Lamine Yamal and Sibu say I don't know buy any day. I mean, that is a story for another day. But history has it. Say a name or two no ever be share or the World Cup final. Not just any game, like not just any final, the World Cup final. And that for me is a great story to write about football. And then I may have my ball between two very good sides. Spain team, no, a team that plays with very good structure, well organized team with me dominating possession, they controlling every aspect of the game, both with the ball and without the ball. As against Argentina side that you have a lot of fighting spirit from them. You have almost say tournament will be team will kita fighting spirit, comeback spirit. It is there. Where how they got to the final. They started this tournament with Algeria, Austria, Jordan. Number started with Cabo Verde. Extra time they won the game 3-2 against Egypt. They went down by 2 goals. They came back. They won 3-2. Against Team Anidine Switzerland in the quarterfinal. Bumble 1-1 by regulation time, extra time. I mean, I'm going to winning game 3-1. And on money, England also a boy in the 55th minute. Anthony Gordon they take a lead for England. And I'm about to take quickly. They back account by 90th minute, by 90 something now. Argentina winning match now. Look, because of the 2 extra times now Argentina are winning, one more hour more than Spain will tournament. Spain more extra time than Argentina about 30 minutes. Into one more hour. It will show more because of that fatigue by Argentina players in the side. But almost fighting spirit, also Emma. Omo dangerous to play against. For example, we a team. Now say every knockout game you have played, you've had to fight for it into the last minute. It affects your psyche, it boosts your morale, and more some enormous confidence be our with the tournament, you know. And so anybody I always see Argentina be should be scared. And the reason why you should be scared is that Thomas Tuchel say, Bono, after so no share in the 55th minute, no, and you know one automatically will defend you. After 70th minute, no, any substitutions. Somewhere 67th minute, no, moko, you are the same hydration break, no, and no tweaking the taxes here. But what it means is that from the 55th minute to the 67th minute, the game changed and momentum swung in favor of Argentina. Na England winning a bimbo. This is a team we shall now want to meet up. How are they going to play? How are the Spanish going to contain their athleticism? How are the Argentines going to make sure that Spain for honorable possession there, but we will control the game? And for me, that is the most important thing. Why will me control the game? No, when I'll be in the match, no honor. I think Argentina should understand that Spain the ball. There shouldn't be any attempt to try and fight for possession or dominance of the game, but to position Messi in a way, say, ball, no, 3 minutes crying, you being a boy in the entire game now. Those 3 minutes will bring the best out of Messi. And for me, that is the important thing we should look at. Kylian Mbappe, I can't say, you say, didn't you lose against Spain and say, no more pressing, then so they were outnumbered in their pressing. I think in the game the two important things are we would want to see how are Spain for no how are Spain for no able to stop Lionel Messi and how are Argentina for no able to press Spain for no. I don't think say if anything is playing against Spain, that's somewhere press it one on one, completely one on one, it will be okay. But in some areas of the pitch, also more pressure on one on one. In some areas of the pitch, also more pressure on one on one. Then in some areas, almost set a block. In some areas, almost marking zones. And for me, it is very, very important. For example, say, when I see one jumbo say or pass it from the back at their back, it is important to mark them one on one. If the game gets into the central area, it is important to set a block. It is important to set a block. Mm, some the ball highline kaka. I must set a block. Our park in mid block. That's what we call it, mid block. Our park in now my remaining compact said the Spain can pass the ball all right, but they cannot penetrate. That should be the most important thing. So that you position Messi in a way you just ball now one good pass to Messi, he can cut them open for you. And for me, it is very, very important. Spain, I don't think there is any feasible way a team can prevent Messi from playing. There's no way a team can prevent Messi from playing. But I think I think you can do two things to contain Messi. The first one is cutting the supply from Messi. I mean, if Spain decides to control possession and dominate the game, Messi is not the player who will be coming to win the ball for Argentina. So you just have to make sure that every time Spain you lose the ball, you block the supply to Messi. And Argentina can pass the ball anywhere on the pitch, but not to Messi. And we call it shadow blocking. We have players Ebia Rodri, Ebia Fabian Ruiz, to position themselves in the manner say, Bono, Argentina player, Bio Crabo, Bio, Progenity, Messi. So what I say, and who will do my said a nipa no shadow better Messi so park so that wherever you scan the pitch from, you don't see Messi. And yes, sir, Bono become Messi and say, yeah, your person you can't contain it. So you have to first cut the supply. In the iconic comeback, Trent Alexander-Arnold mo under Jurgen Klopp moye against Barcelona. Omoko kampu koko lusu be 3 and so moba and Anfield be share 4. Sadano Judging crop, they use method, yeah, friend, the caging method. And it is a method that the moment a Messi being born, the moment a Messi being born, and they don't press him, they follow him, or Jibon or the qua midfielders, Dinachi, Klusuna, and then all of them will tackle him at once. And in nipa training na ọmọ surround Messi, ọmọ de na-ekọ, ọmọ de na-ekọ sa. The moment ọmọ nyinaa bẹbẹ na ọmọ nyinaa ayẹ den attack him, we call it the caging method. And he gets the ball all right, but the opposite or ten, you're better. Say baako bɛkɔ so na watwe na eyi na firi mu ntɛm ne deɛ no. Yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛdi n'akyi sa, yɛn nyinaa yɛ close na. Then we tackle him all together. Ontumi ntwi nipa training nyinaa bom. You may succeed in dribbling one, but the next person will get the ball. And that is the first time I'm who say a certain coach like Jordan Klopp it's me effective a method that you who say now effective game, but it is not guaranteed. Messi there. This is a one-off case in all of the instances we've seen him deliver. I am thinking the Argentines would set up in a 4-4-2 formation with four flat midfielders: Leandro Daniel Paredes, Alexis McAllister, Enzo Fernandez, and I'm sure they would want to start with Rodrigo de Paul too, so that they can also have some level of control over the game. What the Spanish should look out for is that when the time Rodrigo de Paul enters the central areas, it's more dangerous. It's able to break lines with his passes, find Messi anywhere, and that is very very dangerous for Spain. For it is something they should look out for. Oh, I think Pau Kubarsi is not talked about it well enough. Pau Kubarsi, you cannot say big like analysts no more man credit for what he has done in this particular World Cup. 18-year-old, 19-year-old player. Now I bought every single game in the World Cup. Eddie Spain about to do the World Cup final. As Spain now conceded only one goal. Like it's impressive. It's impressive for his age. Now what check here? All the most of the top centre backs, they start from fullback. Sergio Ramos, Sevilla, not ball right back. Even 2008, and Spain, Edge Euros, he was playing at right back. Mature Kaka near the one back, a centre back. Era Piqué, Tamoba, Manchester United, near right back, no ball. Mature, and better than a centre back. On and on and on. Paulo Maldini started from left back. Mature and yet number centre back. For 3 seasons now, Pau Kubarsi has been playing as a centre back for Barcelona. Our and agility too. It's amazing. The Abrante and Iron. Let us give him his flowers. Solid player. I'm looking out for him. I want to see him say in the next 10 years, what is he going to achieve in football? Because he's an excellent player by all standards. Nyame yɛ adom a ɛnɛ game no referee a ne din de Slavko Vincic ɛna ɛbɛgyina game no. Yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛkae saa referee wei a 2022 World Cup. Argentina ne Saudi Arabia ayɛ de bɔ ani. Saudi Arabia hyɛ Argentina 2-1. That World Cup match in first game Argentina ball was our World Cup no. Omo lose that game, but subsequently they won all the other matches to win that particular World Cup. It is the same referee Oba Abedina this particular game. Washia Spain 5 times. Who's all know free Slovenia he's an UEFA referee and until Obeshia European teams more. Washia Spain 5 times. Spain are winning 3 about draw 2 among the Subi. It looks like every time I speak this year, this particular referee, they manage to avoid defeat. Um, he's a referee. His philosophy is against aggressive football. He does not encourage aggressive football, and so he's quick to give fouls, call issue bookings, and all. His negative side is that he does not allow the game to flow. And in the game now, now people are saying that the Argentines are playing an aggressive football. I also think that as far as this tournament is concerned, FIFA has find some leniency with the officiating. And into what here, fouls will be costly in the game and sana bookings are heading. Abba, for example, in a match Spain, France, and England, not even a single booking. So what I say, it was a smooth game. Not to say there were fouls. That game, Nagasakane, too smooth. was a soft game. But this one will not be. So I want to see whether Slavko Vincic will go with his philosophy in him, so a no nonsense referee or issue cards rough, or how this tournament has been moving smoothly. Cards in Pim Baby, saying how is he going to find the balance on what metric and a FIFA appointed to be to supervise over this final. And for me, it is very, very important that we look at it from this angle. Now, match, I don't think it goes the PMBB. It's going to be a very disciplined game. Both teams would approach the match with enormous tactical discipline. Obiara nyɛ n'adwene sɛ n'ani bebree akɔ akɔ bie mu bebree ama n'akyi agu hɔ. Everybody like the high mentality a team biara de bewura game wei mu is to stay in the game. Mɛma yɛnhyɛ wo, mɛnconcede ntɛm na wɔde twɛn, be patient. The reason why Spain was able to beat France was because France was not patient. If you are playing against Spain, you should be patient. He will bore you with possession. Possession, not but stay compact, be patient, wait for your turn. One good pass and you can win the game. Both teams are going to be patient now because both teams need now the teeth to bite. So what they will do today is to maintain some level of compactness at the back. So what's me maintain is our compactness now. No more train with as the game stretches. By second half, the games will change. Players be no more bread, be no more film. Then the dynamics of the game, no. Yes, sir. So what I say, the good thing with this Spanish side is that after some possession, they still have people with speed. I'll meet me this speed stairs are back. Normal ball, the speed game. And for me, it is what Coach Leonard Scaloni should be looking out for. We all know that Leonard Scaloni and Luis de la Fuente or more history or Honum they are very good friends. Let's see who would end up winning this particular game. For me, I don't think let us look at two scenarios. If Spain scores, they can bore the Argentines with possession and waste the time. Spain they can shot or make pass the ball na my waste time na my apple. So what I say, Argentina also shot. Na course na so for setting the block na so almost sure mo because of athleticism one the pass Spain beat na crack or more I do not see the game flourishing with a lot of goals. I don't think. I think that the game can easily end 1-0, 1-1. But double chance for Spain. Double chance for Spain. Either Argentina takes the game to extra time or Spain is winning